McDonald's is testing bringing some of their crazy international items to more stores here in the US. Yes, hello and welcome to New Fast Food. I've got all the details on these international McDonald's items. They're going to be coming to select US restaurants. But first, I want to touch just briefly on a couple of smaller stories. First up, Sonic is introducing a couple of brand new items. The first is a new double stuffed Oreo waffle cone, and the others are some breakfast slingers. So I talked about both of these back in my previous video that focused on new Sonic items that were going to be coming out soon. That was about a month ago when I covered those, so go back and check that out. I went into great detail on both of those items. It's the Sonic Oreo waffle cone and also those breakfast slingers. So the other quick item that I wanted to touch on is a new pizza from Papa John's. This is the Italian Hero Pizza. It's a promotional pizza that they're running. It's not to be confused with the Italian Hero Sandwich that they had out earlier this year. Those sandwiches, I guess, are no longer available. At least at the Papa John's around me, they no longer carry those sandwiches. I thought they were going to be permanent items, but apparently they were just limited time only. So this Italian Hero Pizza, you can get it on promotion for $10 for a large. I don't know if they're offering the $7 for the medium like they did with the barbecue meats pizza. I thought that was a good deal, so hopefully they are offering the $7 medium or the $10 large like they did with that one. All that I've heard about so far, though, is that $10 large for this Italian Hero at Papa John's. Alright, so now let's get into this McDonald's news, and you may remember that McDonald's has been testing international menu items at their headquarters restaurant in Chicago. So McDonald's corporate headquarters is located in Chicago. They have a restaurant there that's open to the public where they've been serving international items. They've been rotating them out. They've had 2 rounds of international items come through there so far, and now they're expanding that test to 50 restaurants in southern Florida. So that's like the Miami area, and Florida seems to be a pretty big testing area for McDonald's. I think this is, since I started making these videos, this is like the 3rd test that they've run out in Florida. I know they did the breakfast catering, and I think there was one more test that I've talked about out there. So definitely Florida seems to be a hotbed for McDonald's tests. And this one's pretty cool. They're testing 4 items. 3 of them are brand new. We haven't seen them before at the Chicago restaurant. One of them is a returning item, one of the original items that was tested out at the Chicago headquarters restaurant. That is the McSpicy Chicken coming from Hong Kong. So this must be a pretty popular one out there. They decided to bring that one from the test in Chicago out to southern Florida. It basically just looks like a spicy chicken sandwich, so I suppose I could see why that one would be popular. These other ones, though, are brand new. We have not seen them anywhere in the United States before. This first one has got kind of an over-the-top name. It's the Grand McExtreme Bacon Burger. This is coming from Spain, and for having such a crazy name, it's really a pretty basic burger. It's just a bacon burger with Gouda cheese, onions, and what they call a McBacon sauce. So this one, actually, the picture of it looks pretty similar to a Bacon King, really. So as weird as it seems to call the Grand McExtreme Bacon Burger basic, it really does seem pretty basic. That Gouda cheese is probably the most unique thing about it. The fries that they're bringing in, these are McShaker Fries. We've seen McShaker Fries at the Chicago restaurant. Those were wasabi, but these are barbecue. These are coming from Malaysia. They're the BBQ McShaker Fries. And we've had McShaker Fries here in the US before. They come with a packet that you pour into a bag, and you shake up the fries, and then, you know, they're flavored fries. Barbecue, I don't know if I would want my fries to taste like barbecue, especially Malaysia. I don't know. You know, here in the US, we have barbecue sauce that, you know, we know the flavor of barbecue sauce, but I know that when you go to other countries, their barbecue sauce doesn't taste the same as ours. So, you know, well, maybe that'd be the most interesting part about these, is to see what that actually tastes like. I'm not a fan of like barbecue chips or stuff like that, so I wouldn't even like American barbecue McShaker Fries, but maybe I would like Malaysian ones. I don't know. And then the McFlurry that's coming over is the Stroopwafel McFlurry. This is from the Netherlands. This one actually is pretty cool. I love caramel things, so they got me there. They actually also got me at the waffle cookie pieces. So if you're not familiar, Stroopwafel are kind of like waffle cone cookies. They usually have caramel in the middle, and so that's what's mixed into this McFlurry along with the caramel sauce, and it's the Stroopwafel McFlurry. I think of these 4 items, I'd be most interested in trying that McSpicy Chicken from Hong Kong, only because it's the only item that has tested in Chicago and now is being expanded to the test in Florida. So I gotta believe it was one of the most popular items that they offered back in Chicago, and that's what makes me want to try that one the most. Now, the whole concept of these international items coming to the United States is pretty interesting because, you know, for many years now, pretty much ever since the internet became a thing, we've been seeing pictures and, you know, little news stories about all these international fast food items that always seem really cool and really crazy, and we're always like, yeah, we really wish that we could try those here in the United States. But these items seem to be chosen not because they're so crazy, but because there's not a lot of ingredients that go into them that make them different than what we already have. And so they're really easy to implement in a restaurant here in the US. So for the Hong Kong McChicken, all you need is that special chicken patty. For the McCrazy Extreme or whatever this Spanish burger is, all you need is that sauce and the Gouda cheese. And then, you know, with the fries, all you need is a seasoning packet. For the McFlurry, they've got space already in the restaurant for promotional McFlurry flavors. So these seem to be pretty easy for McDonald's to implement. I would have loved to see some of the crazier McDonald's international items come to the US, but I think it's all about baby steps, right? First we get the one restaurant in Chicago, now we get this test in Florida. Maybe the next step is that they go nationwide with one of these international menus, and then from there, if that's successful, maybe they do start bringing in some of those crazier, off-the-wall international items. I think that would be pretty cool. So that's today's fast food news. Thank you so much for going over it with me. A bit of a channel update for you. I'm going to be kind of toying around with my formula. You know, I've been pretty consistent, not only with the posting videos, but also with the format of them. They have been pretty structured. So you may have noticed today's video kind of went off the rails a little bit of the normal format. I'm going to be experimenting with different kinds of formats for these videos. And some of the formats of the videos I have planned are going to be more on the technical side. So there may be days where I would normally release a new video, but there won't be one because I'm working on these different kind of videos, new formats that are going to be, take a little bit longer to create. So thanks for bearing with me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting and liking. It really does help this channel out. And as always, you can watch more videos right now.